954, you're live on the air. What's your name, comment, and or question?
Hey guys, this is Patrick Blum calling from Miramar, Florida.
Patrick, you have a new number, man. Otherwise, I would have known who it was. What's going on, man?
Yes, I'm glad I caught you guys because the Sandra Bland ad really got me when I saw it. I think yesterday and today. I think I tweeted you and Noah about it, and I couldn't put my finger on it at first. But the reason why it bothered me because it seemed like she was appealing more to the sentiment of Sandra Bland, but not to the causation of the situation for Sandra Bland. And she's saying to her support of Sandra Bland saying her name, but we can actually measure Hillary's support because that movement of say her name, which came from Black Lives Matter, has very specific policy subscriptions via campaign. So we can say her name, we can say I support it, but we can actually measure it. And you saw how when they first released the campaigns, I think she agreed with 2 of the 10 points initially. I think she's come further from that. But Bernie from the get-go was at 8, and I think he's evolved to 9. And even on the 10th point, I think he agrees about the contracts, but from a federal issue, I think of the issue, how can a president regulate police union contracts?
Right.
I mean, that's the only issue why he's not for the 100%.
Right.
And that's the reason why it bothered me, because if you're going to say her name and say you support that, but the very issues that movement embraces, that says this is how you can support us, you were very slow to embrace, really struck me as disingenuous, and I'm upset that no one in the media is asking her about it. They're just asking about, do you support Black lives? And I think that's a very superficial question.
Right.
I think the question to ask, do you support Black lives, it's via what they put out themselves as the measurement of how you support us.
Yeah.
And for Hillary Clinton to not live up to that and to use those mothers, and I agree with you, if I was a mother or a father, my child died, the most famous person on earth who has political power, can do something about it, come talk to me, I'm going to listen.
Yeah.
I don't fault her for that.
Not at all.
But basically that's my point, is that their support, whether it's Bernie, whether it's Hillary, we can measure it against Campaign Zero. And Campaign Zero seems to have been completely forgotten. And that's what's bothering me.
Patrick, I'm going to play that ad. Thanks so much for your call, man. We're going to play the ad and discuss it right now. I want to play that. I'm going to put this caller on hold, and we're going to listen to this ad really quickly because it really this is Hillary Clinton's campaign's well, it's something. Hang on, I'll let you see it, and here we go.
She says their names: Trayvon Martin,
shot to death;
Dondra Hamilton,
unarmed;
Sandra Bland,
did nothing wrong;
and makes their mother's fight for justice her own. She speaks for a city poisoned by indifference.
We need action now.
And stands with the president against those who would undo his achievements, just like she's always stood with us. Hillary Clinton.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
Okay.
She said,
stop. I can't watch it twice. All right.
That's the first time I've seen that. Wow.
It's very
first time I've heard it.
for me.
And I tweeted this out earlier. There's 2 types of people in the world. Particularly, there's 2 types of black people in the world. There's those that see that and say, "Wow, that's a great video." And then there's the rest of us who says, "Child, please, boo, get out of here with this mess." Because one, you wouldn't even say Black Lives Matter a long time ago. You wouldn't say their names. You didn't know their names. You don't know that you won't even confess that you have.
Still doesn't know the names.
You have not confessed that you actually contributed to this problem, right? And so the political expediency of using these names to me is really, and then 2, here's the biggest thing. This is about her. This commercial is not about Sandra Bland. This commercial is not about Trayvon Martin. This commercial is about Hillary Clinton. And that is always her biggest weakness, is because she always makes it about her. Where Bernie Sanders, the Erica Gardner ad is about Erica Gardner and about her dad who died. It's about their perspective. And then at the very end, it's about why she supports Bernie Sanders. This entire ad is nothing but a monument to Hillary Clinton and how important she is to, or at least, or how important she thinks she is to Black Lives Matter. You guys can say a few words. I'll grab this call.
It reminds me of when they really started like kicking up gentrification in Harlem. Like I remember when I was coming out of grad school and before I went to law school, I was looking for a job or whatever. I was looking to go back to New York, and I remember looking at the planning department, and they had a map, and they were like, go see the stoop where Malcolm X gave this speech, and go see this, and go to where Langston Hughes. I was like, huh? When you're using Malcolm X as a selling tool, like the commodification of blackness for the purpose of white voyeurism into diversity, it like blows my mind.
I know
and so like
I know it. Can I just say something? Can I just say something? I know I just fell in love with you. Oh my God.
I don't need your wife coming after me.
No, political. You're my,
No, I know. I'm teasing.
God.
I'm teasing.
That. Oh, okay. It's soon enough. I'll stop being so impressed with you and allow you to finish your sentence. But damn it, that was awesome. Could you? I'm sorry. I don't even know if you can get back in your groove, but that was amazing. Could you say it again, please? I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. So when we're with the commodification of black experience and black existence, right, for voyeuristic experiences and entrances into diversity, it's very bothersome, and that's what the commercial is for me. It would be completely different if it was examples of work that she has done. I mean, just posing with people, saying the names when she hasn't been able to say the names, right? And tonight she stumbled over Jordan Davis's name for the second time on national television. You know, the young man killed by the white man over the loud music. Jordan Davis, please. Like, it irks me so bad. Like, I mean, and for many of us, we've lived through these cases as if they were in our own families too, right? Like, and Jordan Davis is one of the few that resulted in an actual conviction as well. So like that one really sticks out for me among some and for various reasons. But it's just very irksome that we have the use of blackness and that experience and that pain to elevate this white woman. And which gives me my other point at the forum tonight. I think it was the last question by the poet laureate from South Carolina, who referenced the forgiveness by the church families for Dylan, what's his face, Dylan Roof, you know, and you have two white women. Based on the initial conversation starts around these black people forgiving this racist white man. So these two white women discussing forgiveness, and I just felt so problematic with that line of question. Not that white people can't be talking about forgiveness. And then Hillary says something about truth and reconciliation, and she drops Nelson Mandela's. Let's be real. You and your husband called him a terrorist back in the day. Yes. So, yes. I mean, it's just so bothersome on so many different levels. Like, you have no really, it is the fetishization of black pain. I love that. Like it's just so irksome and bothersome. And there are those of us who are so happy to have a seat at her table, whether it's at the kids' table next to the big table in the big house, or we're actually at the table with her, but we're just so happy to be there that we don't care that it's exploiting, you know, everyone else. She does the same thing with Latino brothers and sisters and Asians and everybody else too, not just us. Yep. But it just bothers me. So that's my.
You know what? Listen, I'm just gonna put this out there. Some people like to be talked dirty too. I like to be talked intelligently too. Oh my God, the fetishization of black pain. That phrase.
Well, I can't take credit for it. That came out the chat room though.
That is, but it's so. I love phrases. And for pound 48, don't hang up this time. I know you're calling foreign. I'm just going to say this real quick. I love phrases that are succinct, that if you ever start unpacking them, it's like Pandora's box. I love 140 characters that carry so much weight that if you ever unpack it, you can do a dissertation. And that phrase has so much on it. Okay, for caller now, I'm coming to you. Mute your television or your YouTube.